Curse that meddling, mangled, milk-livered, minimus murder snore! By my black and hairy soul, I swear that he has interfered with my schemes for the last time! But no matter, for soon I shall have completed my latest spell, and this cursed land shall no longer be plagued by this wretched singeritis. Then nevermore again shall those annoying Musilasians burst into spontaneous song and dance. Eye of a vole, intestine of a mole, liver of a rat, and testicle of a gnat, an ounce of camel piss, essence of the abyss, a dash of liquid uncertainty, and most importantly, a chicken's clitoris. "8,000 moons ago I came unto this plain. I took one look around and thought, my fiend, this place is lame. All these little creatures, they laugh and dance and sing. Of this land I've no desire to be its evil king. For 600 moons I've tried to return to Camerhog, but each and every nefarious scheme just proved to be in vain. Wrought with despair I pondered throwing myself into the barbarous bog, before I remembered that it's back on my much-missed home plane. But not one to give up, I turned my stance around. If I cannot escape, then I'll rule this wretched land. I will make these puny peasants cease their melodious sounds, and when I'm done they'll be my slaves. Wouldn't that be grand? Spleen of a dinglebird, tongue of a paladin nerd, mutter the unspoken words, I shall not be deterred. Toenail of a swarthy demon, last breath of a seaman, a cup of frostbanger seamen, and I shall steal these peasants' freedom. And that sanctimonious do-gooder, old murder snore, will not this time get the best of me. I will make him see. I'll make him get my name right. It's Saurnimort, not Saurnimort. I'll squash his witless paladins as my legions claim his fort. I shall shrink him down and trap him in a bottle, where he shall suffer for all eternity. And I shall cackle with fiendish glee as I watch his tower topple. Only one ingredient left is needed for my beastly brew. The still beating heart of a fairy shall make this potion true. Every corner of this world shall hear my gongs of grief a-ringing when I'm freed of this blight, which forces me to burst out singing. Even when I laugh I sing. But that will end when I am king. I shall search through fields and caves. Well, not me, but my orcish slaves. They will fight on my behalf. For mine is an evil laugh. I shall track and hunt this fairy. I'll show her the meaning of scary. My conquest of this prairie shall be legend, curse for a dairy. Nevermore shall these simpering fools be merry. Ha 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 ha. O mighty Darkicle, seer of all, tell me of where I may find the fairy whose still beating heart shall complete my contemptible concoction. Yes, the fairy. A mark? Of what? all right. And where will I find this fairy with the Burgundy Begonia Birthmark? Have my IT guy look at it. In the meantime, this Woeful Woods business is troubling. It sounds quite dangerous. I'm not that into danger. This sounds like a case for every evil warlord's bestest friend. Delegation! Oh, minions! It's Saurnimort, you ruinous, rug-headed rapscallions! How many times must I remind you?
Sorry, Lord.
Larbergor! Where's my chief minion, Larbergor?
It's Larry, your darkness.
Whatever, Laurinol. Listen, I have called upon you, for I have a great and important task for you to complete.
Gee, I'd really love to, but I was just, mopping the dungeons of doom and despair, so I should really get back to that.
Piffle! This is far more important! Larvigan, I require you to venture forth into the Woeful Woods and find for me a fairy with a Burgundy Begonia Birthmark. Find me this fairy and bring her back here to the terrible Tower of Torment and Torture!
The Woeful Woods? That place gives me the heebie-jeebies, your lordness. There's all sorts of monsters and other dangerous creatures in there. Not to mention that I'd have to pass over the musky mountains. That will be hell on my asthma. My lord Saurnimort.
Saurnimort!
Ah!
Never mind. Lurvin, you know what you are?
Extremely depressed.
No! You are my #1 minion, and that makes you my #2 man. You might have been the shit in school. You always knew what to do. You stood atop your stool and showed off your tattoo. But things and times must change. Just like a baby's diaper, now you're sliding down the drain, and it's your turn to be a wiper. 'Cause now you're my #2, like Piglet was to Pooh.
Like Piglet to who?
You used to be so flush, but now you're just a slush. 'Cause now you're my first mate. I am Dr. Evil and you're #2.
Dr. Evil?
You're no longer the big man in town. And now it's time for your nose to be brown. Who would have guessed the king of class was really just blowing it out of his ass? But now I'm cursed to be king of this dump, and you are nothing but my chum. Oh, Mr. Minion, catch me this fairy.
Don't you dare tarry.
I'll make her the deadest that you've ever seen.
Really, truthfully.
I'll make her soul like mine, black and hairy, and then I'll blast her with my deadly laser beam. You're my #2, like Sauron to Sauron. They totally got their war on, like Mickey to like Costello to Abbott, like Eddie to Roger Rabbit, like Sonny to Cher, like Bush to Tony Blair, like Barney Rubble to Fred, like Barney Stinson to Ted, like Regis to Kelly, like peanut butter to jelly, like Shaggy to Scooby-Doo.
I don't know who any of those people are.
You're my number two. Number two. Saurnimort, there is no other whom I would trust with this nefarious quest. You must do this for me. If you refuse, I shall have you drawn and quartered.
What? That's horrible.
What? I'm going to have Paco here draw a portrait of you as the other minions hurl quarters at you.
Fine. Whatever. I'll do it.
What was that?
Yes, your mighty darky lordness, I shall take upon this nefarious quest and bring forth unto you the fairy with the Burgundy Begonia Birthmark.
Excellent! I knew you'd see to reason. Now, be off with you, Lord Jacank. Minions, march! No, not dance. March, you crippling, plume-plucked buttocks!
Yes, Lord Saurnimort.
It's Saurnimort! What's the matter with you useless people? Ah!
Look at my life, where I've come to. I strive for strife, but I'm stuck as number two. Wouldn't you think I'm the ghoul who has everything? I could have been someone, a real contender. Said my dreams are undone. I'm just a pretender. Looking around here, I think my life's gone down the sink. It's always Orthamar, do this, or largest strand, do that. Fetch me my toad spawn, Larma that. Large or small, I need a shave. My backside is hairy. Damn it, man! My name is Larry. I wanna be where the gremlins are. I wanna join their torture, breaking things and mucking up the plumbing. Being a minion, you don't get too far. You're basically a non-glorified scourger. To be honest, it's all quite coming. Down where they maim, down where they're kings, down where they spend all night breaking things, cackling with glee. Wish I could be with the gremlins. How I would shriek if I could sneak out of these shackles. Oh, what a fright I'd be at night, cold in the heart. I bet their farts are considered art, that they just spend their time laughing like jackals. Proper demons, not at all minions, making things fall apart. I'm ready to go where the gremlins go, stopping up toilets and breaking tractors, starting a fire and watching things burn. When it's my turn, the wrath I will sow with my gremlin kin down below. Out of this rank, down where it's rank, with